And we should be live. There we go. Hello. Hello, everyone. How are we doing? Welcome to tonight's live stream. Again, we're back on Train Sim 6, and we're going to be doing a thing. Oh, there he is. There's my audio. It's working this time. Yeah, so today we're going to be doing a bit of Great Western, kind of all things Great Western, really. A bit of Great Western, a bit of Thames Valley. Yeah, just kind of taking a look at stuff that we may have missed or didn't give a go of last time. Apologies, I was going to start at half 6, but my DGI is being weird. Like how you can see it, I can't see it on my. It's like flipped, and it makes it look really weird. So it's just a bit strange. I don't know why it's doing that, but it's fine. I'm here. I couldn't sort it, so I thought I'd leave it. So we'll get straight into it. But in terms of who we've got in the chat, we've got Kelly, Sir Lev, Cabdo, Renfitch, Mr. Joe Bob, Casual, and Hayden, and the Flying Southerner. I'm doing good, thank you, Southerner. How are you doing? So yeah, should be a relatively chilled out one tonight. It should be a good bit of fun. So let me just go to this, do that, get all this up, and then we'll get straight into it. Of course, I wanted to quickly mention before getting into anything that we are very, very close to 9,000, which is I'm looking forward to the day that it goes over it, so I can say it's over 9,000. If any of you are nerds, you'll get that. So yeah, should be a good bit of fun. Epic Online Gamer, how we doing? Gonna have some fun tonight. You're knackered, honestly. You've been up since 5 a.m. My goodness gracious me. So, 55% of you are saying Great Western Express, which is fine by me. What do you fancy? Do you fancy something high speed? Do you fancy something commuter? I'm thinking of doing around about an hour on each route. So we could do a quick 45-minute run. We could do a 166 run if you want. Let me know in the chat what you want to see. Or should I say, what should? In fact, do you know what? I'm going to make this a bit like viewer's choice, bit like good old times. We go to Great Western Express. Go to the new timetable. Yeah, pick one of these trains. Go on. Hold on. I'm going to choose a train now, and the third one on my screen is what I'll do. Like good old times. Yeah, take a pick. What should we do? Wait 20 seconds for the chaos to unfold, and in that time I'll have a sip of my coffee. Oh, cucumber. Something high speed. And third on my screen is... you can't put it twice, Southerner. I'm going to count the third individual one, which is the 350 on my screen. Kelly Hall with the 350. We can do that. That's fine. Can you be a conductor? Should be a conductor on the 350. Yeah, let's be a conductor on the 350. Go on in. Let's do a... We'll do one of them. Why not? And we'll do it. We'll do it in guard mode. Why not? Something a little bit different. Something slightly different. Sounds good to me. Lots of votes for the Voyager. Well, I'll put a standard poll in a second for what we should do next. Right. I need to... Oh, there you go. Right, here we go. Unlock the passenger controls. We are... Which side are we? We're this side. Okay. That's fine. Let's do that. Go to that. Put that on. Local door open. Open passenger doors. Door release. There you go. Go! Let them guard. And I'll do a quick what next? What next? Thames Valley branches. Should we do a class 43? Class 166. I'll put brackets GWE. Or Rail Tour. I'm going to put Rail Tour / special service. So something like a 802 or something. I'll put brackets 802, etc. There you go. Nice. I've only bought this game just to be a conductor on it. There you go. That's to be fair, you know, that's a relatively new feature. But a lot of people seem to like it. So yeah, absolutely fill your boots. There's loads of routes you can do it on now. Absolutely loads of routes. You wish they had an Xbox summer sale. I think there was a sale a little recently, wasn't there? Right. Let's check the platform. Platform's all good to me. So let's close the door, which is that one. There you go, they're all closing. Cool, and then we can close our door. Does it just... There you go. Unlock the door controls. And unlock them. Cool. Close the guard panel and wait to the next stop, which is fine. We've got a couple of stops: Ealing Broadway, West Ealing, Hamwell, Southall, and then Hayes and Harlington. That's okay. Well, everyone's got tickets here, so we can just chill then. Why not? Why not? Gotta wait till the next stop now. Watch, we'll have a ton of tickets once we get to West Ealing. Yeah, there was a sale on this. There is currently a Steam sale, which I need to take a little look at because I think there's some stuff other than Train Sim World which is on sale, which I want to take a look at. And then there's also a PlayStation sale, I believe. So there's been plenty of sales. There was definitely a sale quite recently on Xbox, but sales are quite few and far between. To be fair, aren't they? Just had a new subscriber as well, so welcome aboard to the new person that has just subscribed. Hope you're doing absolutely well. Absolutely well. Hope you're doing splendidly well. Evening, Trainaholic. Well, mate. Steam sales seem quite often now. Yeah, to be fair, Steam does have a lot of sales. And as far as I'm aware, I think Steam's easier to put sales on than it is for consoles. I think with consoles, there's a limited amount you can put on sale, and you're also limited to how much you can put it on sale for. So I think there's like something written within the consoles, like things that you can only put things on sale X amount of times, and only when they have a sale. Whoa! Honk. Whereas Steam, it's pretty much free reign. You can do whatever you want. You can put any old shit on Steam. Oh, my arms. But how are we all doing tonight? How are people's weeks been? How has anyone picked up Thames Valley? And if so, how are you finding it? I personally think it's a pretty decent route. It's actually a route I've been playing quite a bit of recently. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. Because I think at first I was a bit sceptical. But now it's alright. You've had 6 tickets to check since we left Paddington. As we go, I'm also going to put a ping out saying that we are live. There you go. Got something else there. Another 166. My house almost got destroyed by a tornado. Bloody hell. Whereabouts in the world do you live? This way you say like Scunthorpe or something. I'd be like, well, bloody hell. That's a bit spooky. Thames Valley route is the best route in Train Sim World 6. That is a very positive response to that route. I wouldn't say it's the best route. It's alright. It's alright. If I end up doing my annual rankings, then it could be up there. It could be up there. It's been great so far. What's everyone's favourite branch then? What's the best branch? The Windsor branch, the Harlow branch, the Marlow branch, or the Harlow? The Marlow branch or the Henley branch? Oh, there you go, look. 802. Hello, Toasted. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I treated myself the other day, based on your donation. I treated myself to a nice packet of Asda midget gems. There's a little bit of blurring on PS5. See, I've not tried it on the PS5. That's the only thing I haven't done. Do you know what? I haven't been playing it on the PS5 that much recently. That's mainly down to time. You know, by the time I've downloaded a route, and then I've, started playing. Like, I always, and you can get this on record, I always make sure that my first look is pretty much a genuine first dive into the route. I don't touch it, I don't play anything on it, and whatever I play is my first experience to it, like a live reaction, essentially. Then by the time I've done that, edited the video and got it ready, depending on how many days in advance we get the keys, sometimes, I don't actually have time to play it on the PlayStation. I'm finding time is a bit of a struggle recently, especially with so much going on. The Windsor branch is the best. What are we doing now? Some guard mode. Yeah, someone requested some guard mode in the 351. And then someone's requested some guard mode. So you ask and I shall receive. Receive? You shall receive. Hello, Sir Lev. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Marlow because of the token system. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. I mean, I don't fully know how the token system works yet. I'm still struggling a little bit with that. But, yeah. Windsor branch is my favourite because of the details. I'm glad my donation was spent wisely. Yes, I needed a little sugar kick. How you doing, me on train journeys? And hello, T-Side Train Watcher. Hello, hello, hello. Put the key in. Would there actually be guards on this sort of service? I don't think there would be, would there? Let's stop there. Cool. That's... we go. Everyone can get off. How you doing, Cabdo? I had a great day today. I leant in through a 158 window and blew the horn. Oh, nice! Which 158 was it?
24-hour CCTV recording.
That's such a cool experience. I've obviously blown a horn of a 37, but never a mainline train. Right, let me close the doors. It's just difficult to get on the controller. There you go. Let's close that. Oh god. $18 tickets. Bloody hell! Now here we go. Right, tickets, peeps. Tickets, everyone. Hello, where are you going to? You're going to 22nd of July. Go to Hazel and Harlington, that's fine. You're all good. You're all good. Ticket there. I need to be quick because the stations aren't too are very close together. How are we doing? We're all good on here. You're all good. Move all these out of the way. You can usually tell where the people are because all the bags are together. You're travelling on the right day, that's fine. You're travelling on the right day, you're fine. You're travelling on the right day, that's fine. You're travelling on the right day, that's fine. Okie dokie. Let's go through here. You're travelling on the right day, that's okay. And then let's go through here. Oh, there's a few stutters here. You're travelling on the right day, that's okay. Nope, you're 4th of July, not celebrating that today. Why can't get through here? Why can't we get through here? I can't get through. I can't get through. We're coming into a station now as well. Ah, I'm gonna lose out on them tickets. Ah, hold on. Hold on, hold on. If we're quick about it, I'm gonna lose out on these tickets. Yep, you're fine. Yeah, you're fine. Ah, sod. Is it still gonna let me accept tickets? I keep getting stuck for some reason. What the bloody hell? I can't get through. I'm stuck. Right, okay, fine, whatever. Have it your way. Have it your way. That's weird that it's doing that. Very strange. Can I still accept people's tickets whilst we're at the station? I don't think we can we? Ah, no. I was so close yet so far. I'm not too sure what's going on with this collision situation. That's very weird. It's almost as like the doors are stopping me getting through. I will get back to the chat in just a second. It's the only issue with doing guard mode. I can't really focus on everything I'm doing. Let's do that. Right. 15 tickets. Let's do that. Right, I'm not going to get through there at all. Can I get to that person there? Ah, there we go. Right, I'm through. I'm through. Right, perfect. Thank you. Perfect. Thank you. Let's go through here. Let's do the backward walk. Let's do the moonwalk. There you go. There's someone there. There they are. You're all good. You should be all good down here. Ah, there you go. There's one more there. Nope. Wrong ticket. Get off my train. Now we need to get back through here and hope we can get through here. Ah, come on. There you go. We're through. We've made it. We've forced our way through. Tickets. Hold on. I will get through. It's interesting. These all say first class ticket. So, hold on. Where's all my bloody tickets? Watch. Ah, they'll all be down here, wouldn't they? That's all fine. Now, I'm hoping they'll all be in the final carry. Ah, there you go. Look at this. Full of peasants through here. Leaving bags about. No class. Absolutely no class. There you go. Right. You're fine. Hold on. You're fine. You're wrong ticket. Poo. It's okay. You're fine. You're wrong. Oh, so close. So close yet so far. I am seeing the chat. Don't worry. I will get back to the chat in just a second. Bear with me. I'm panicking. There you go. Right, we're a bit delayed. We're slightly delayed. Right, okay, let me let me get back. Let me get back to this. Right. I'm doing very well, thank you, T-side. I got a £2 donation. A Greg sausage roll would be my choice, which weirdly doesn't set my lactose intolerance off. On the PS5, in the crowded station, FPS goes down to like 20. Oh, dear, hold on, bear with me.
This is a security announcement.
Ah, this is all going wrong.
Personal belongings at all times. Unattended luggage can cause unnecessary security alerts.
Ah, there's a random fault somewhere in there. There's a random fault disaster. Hold on. There'll be a door that's still open somewhere. Oh, no, it's just being awkward. I think. Or is it being awkward? Hold on. There we go. We've made it. That's fine. You have to proper crouch for this. 13 tickets. Right, come on. We can do 13 tickets, no problem. No problem whatsoever. Right, you're fine. You are good. You are good. Hold on, you are on the wrong day. You're all good. You are all good. You are all good. Go. You are all good. What are we saying through here? All good through here. 44 people watching. Hope you're all doing absolutely splendid, by the way. You are all good. Nice. How are you saying? What are you saying? You're all good. 3 tickets. Ah, oh, come on. Ah, it's just we're stuck again. Come on. There we go. If it doesn't work, just glitch your way through. It's alright. We'll make it eventually. Reversing through here. Hello. There you go. See, standard class, but technically speaking, you're in a first class seat, so I should say no to that. But I am kind and I am helpful. There you go. That's how you do it. A bit annoying that, but I'm going to report that because that's annoying. If you can't do guard mode, like if you're stuck at a gangway of a train, you can't do bloody guard mode. It's not good, is it? Right. 1 ticket remaining. Where is the sod? Where is that last remaining person? Where are you at? They'll be hiding somewhere. Watch them be right at the start. Where are you? Where are you? I'm starting to sound like Justin Bieber. Where are you now that I need you? Oh, this is so annoying. I can't find that other ticket. Where the bloody hell's he gone? Disaster. Disaster has struck. It's going to be right at the start, isn't it? Ah, hold on. Ah, have that. Have that game. Trying to almost... Ah, so close. So close. There you go. Yeah, hiding in the toilet probably. Right. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Do not become a victim of crime. Please also note that in the interests of safety,
right.
cycling,
Can you kick people off the train? No, you can't. You've just been to locomotion in Shildon. Nice. Hello, Great Western. You did the horn in 158813. Which operator is that? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. There's a little slight issue with this train. Oh dear. No, I'm not gonna. That's fine. We can ignore it. Just passengers, please don't attempt anything stupid, please. Okay, I've got to go and collect the train tickets. So please be safe. I beg you. 19 tickets. They're all going to be clumped in one place, aren't they? And I can imagine it's going to be the bits that I can't bloody get to. There you go. Where are they? Yeah, there you go. They're all down here. Right. Hello. You're fine. You're fine. You're all good. You're all... Oh, wrong day. Poo. Oh well, don't matter. It's all good. It's fine. Put your bags away. You're all good. You're all good. Wrong day. You're all good. It's weird seeing 2017. Mad to think that 2017 was almost 10 years ago. That's absolutely bonkers. Oh, that was a perfectly valid ticket, but it's fine. It's okay. You're all fine. Bag's in the way there. You're all good. Nice. Now there's 2 more rogue tickets somewhere. Ah, there you go. I see them both. You're all good. And you're all good. Nice. Cool. Right, and now we need to get back to the broken door. Come on. Quickly does it. Quick. Quick. Ah! Get to the chopper. I wonder, will it let me... It shouldn't let me do that. Can I get back onto it before it stops? Quick, let me back on. Oh dear, right, okay. You know, like that wasn't open this whole time. Right, there you go. That's that one done. Right, let me get back to the chat. Guards on a London service owned by TfL, yeah, right. If it was owned by GWE, it would probably have guards. You bought Wonders of Soda on Monday. Can you keep people trained? No, you can't wait for Dove to direct. How you doing, Andrew? Should I get to Randa Rampa and Birmingham Cross City with the current 90% discount, ignoring Canadian subdivision with the same discounts because you know American freight? Go for it, yeah. I'm tempted by Canadian subdivision. I've never played it before, but a lot of people say that it's actually a pretty decent route. Nice. Right. Accepted invalid 600, rejected valid 300, missed passengers 100. Oh dear. Well, that was disastrous. But that's fine. Okay, we can... I hope it can... hold on. I want to break it again. No, I won't be able to break it again. Right, let me get back to the chat. So that's the issue with the 350s. East Lancs, how you doing? I wonder when we will be getting the Richmond extension. It will be well worth the wait. Sometimes I forget the date is based off the timetable in Great Western Express, so sometimes I don't accept the tickets. Yeah, it's obviously, it goes off what your what the date is in game, not the date in real life, and that does throw me off sometimes. What engine are we on? We're on the PC. The bug in first class has been there since Train Sim World 5. How much is the Great Western Express remaster? If you already own it, it's free, but it's usually on sale. I think it's 25 quid full price, but it goes on sale quite often. There you go, the route is 25 quid. Will the Richmond extension be third rail, and will we have to route hop? No, it'll just be extensions to routes happen. It just hasn't happened to Great Western Express because it's not technically possible because of how old the route is. But I would envisage that the Richmond extension would just be a continuation of the thingy. Did you see the leaks for Train Sim World 7? No. Someone did come in and say that the other day though about a Northern 158. No idea. I've not heard anything. So, Sir Lev, your yard at left. Leaks mentioned. The leaks look fantastic. I didn't have any time to check the final ticket either at the last stop. Evening all, how you doing, Sam? Are we just doing this or we're going to drive an engine? We're going to drive an engine. Let's go back. I'm driving the Voyager from London, Paddington to Reading. A genuine question no one ever got an answer for. Has DFS ever not gone on sale? It's like Primark, isn't it? There's always something on sale. You wait for Thames Valley branches to go on 70% off. What, so then it'll be what? Like... What's... Hold on. What's 70... What's 70% of 15? Quick maths. Hold on. So... I reckon that'll be £4 something, I think. Hold on. 70% off a £10 route would be £3, so then half that's £1.50, so it should be £4.50, I think. Someone check my maths for me. Off goes a train there. 813 operates on EMR. Guys, apparently in Train Sim World there's going to be some trains where toilets are open and you can find people in them. I would not admit that onto a YouTube live stream. This is the perspective of a guard trying to catch me bumping the train. Keep it open. I think someone's lost their job tonight. Can't you close it? Little breeze in the cabin? Of course not. Why not? In real life, give one buzz to the driver and tells them to stop. Guard mode has quirks. I keep getting stuck in the gangway. It's been a bug since Train Sim World 5. When the train is terminated between Paddington and Acton Mainline. Good evening, Matthew. I can't spend long on the stream. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to get back to the chat very quickly. I can't spend long on the stream, sadly, because I've got to go and help my nan with something. No worries. This is like the old Route Master buses with the open back door. You love Great Western Express. You've not played it as well. Try and jump off and then live in a house. Any train spotting said hello. You've got PS5 and Xbox. Hey Richie, can I ask you a question? Hit me with it. Go ahead. I'm now here. I'm driving a shed train. The first German route for Train Sim World was Rapid Transit. Evening, Josh. I don't like the leaks. I don't think the leaks are real, as normally the core UK routes are Express and Airedale isn't. It'd be like £4. Evening lad, do you still play Train Sim Classic because you haven't made a video on it for a while? Yeah, so I mean with Train Sim Classic, I love doing Train Sim Classic content every now and then, but I much prefer Train Sim World. I really do. Train Sim Classic is good when there's like a route that's coming to Train Sim World that is on Train Sim Classic. Like prime example, the upcoming Tadami line, whenever that comes out, when that eventually does, whenever that is due to release, I'll make some Train Sim Classic content on it then. But it all very much depends. Train Simulator Classic is very much scenario based, and I like timetable. I felt bored today and decided to travel the whole East Coast Main Line. Now I'm currently in a hotel and we'll finish the other half tomorrow. We need a Class 50 in Train Sim World 6. Allegedly, there's a Class 158 and 333 and service to Bradford, which means maybe we could get a 180 for Deluxe. 180? I've not seen any of this, so I genuinely have no idea. I can't seem to find the Pendolino on the store and I need it for my route. It should be there. Maybe try Class 390. There's going to be a sneak peek for SCR version 2.4. Good evening, Samsung, and Airedale would probably be a route add-on. Would probably be a route add-on. Let's be honest. Yeah, I've not seen any of this. Where has all this come from? I'm normally quite on it with leaks. Good evening, or will Bristol to Exeter be in Train Sim World 7? No idea. No idea. How are we doing, crazy? Hope we're doing well. Right, what we're doing next? Thames Valley Branches? I think so. Yeah, Thames Valley Branches has won quite a lot there, actually. If a 180 comes, it'll be going nowhere. Right, let's do this. What branch shall we do? I've got 2 tickets that I am made, baby. We're going to play some Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. I've got 2 tickets to Iron Maiden, baby. Windsor Branch, have you downloaded any deliveries for Thames Valley Branches? No, I haven't. It seems there are leaks for every Train Sim World sequel, like Dovetail are faking the leaks. How you doing, Oscar? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Dax T, hello. Hi. Do you think my laptop runs? Do you think if my laptop runs well with the Riviera line, it will also run the Northeast Corridor, Boston to Providence? It depends how powerful your PC is. Boston Providence is a bit more, a bit beefier because it's a busier route. Have you got any other busier routes than the Riviera line? Have you got anything like, if you can run Brighton Main Line, for example, you can run any route. Since the Southwest Trains license they got, what do you think will come with that? I reckon we'll get a 450, if that's the case. 450, maybe a 444. Right. Someone said the first one that's come through. A lot of them that have come through are the Marlow branch. So that's fine. We can do that. We can do that. That's fine. That is fine by me. Let's go to Marlow. We'll start at Maidenhead. Why not? There we go. That's a good service. Let's do that. You waiting for the 90 to go on sale? I mean, it could be 100% off sale and it still wouldn't be worth it. Unlock the doors. Do that. Do that. Cool. Let's put that in there. Nice. Do you have a video on the South Yorkshire commuter mod yet? I do have. I've filmed a video on it, yes, but I haven't edited yet. I need to get around to that. But other stuff has come out. My thoughts on the Class 165 and Train Sim 6. How come the services between Maidenhead and Marlow have different scenarios? Do you mean different? So, like for example, some of them go to Bourne End because Bourne End's a terminus station, as you'll see when we get there. So sometimes you have to change trains. Hang on, is that a Haas cap? Haas GR F1 team fan. I'm just a general F1 fan. If you're new around here, I'm actually quite a big F1 fan. Me and my wife actually have another YouTube channel called Married to the Grid, where we do the watch-alongs and whatever for the races. And we also recently went to Silverstone. But yes, it is a Haas cap. I've got quite a lot of them. I tell you what I can do. I don't know if it's going to break anything. Let me quickly pause this. Let me show you my hat rack because I don't think I've shown anyone this yet. So let me go to that. There you go. Hello everyone. Let me quickly stand up. I might break it, but hold on. I just hope I don't disconnect it. I'm just doing that out of it. Ooh. Hello. This is it's like a live vlog thing. I'll show you me thingy. I'm just showing them my hat rack, love. Hold on. If I just do that, that's my hat rack. There you go, look. So you've got like Red Bull there, Williams, Alpine, Aston Martin. I do have a McLaren one that's downstairs. I really can't hear me. I do have a McLaren one that's downstairs. That's the channel, Married to the Grid. I've also got the RichyRail one up there. Then I've got some other places I've been to, like Lanzarote, New Orleans, and the Beatles Museum as well. So yeah, there you go. That's a little look at thingy. Right, let's match. Just realised you probably didn't hear any of that, but oh well. Let me just put that back down. Hold on. This is actually quite cool doing this. Like kind of like a vlog style. Oh, look at that. This is actually quite a cool perspective. Nice. Right, let me just do a quick be right back screen. Go back to that, and I'll do a be right back screen. There you go. So, whilst the setup doesn't show anything personal or anything, just punch my microphone as well. RichyRail house tour when? Not anytime soon. Don't be getting too excited. Let me zoom back in. There we go. Come on. There we go. Ah. There you go. Right, let me do that. And then I should be back. There we go. Yeah, there you go. Little insight to me hat rack. Richie reveal. No, not much. After the last stream where someone managed to dox me from a picture of me being 16, I don't think I'm going to do that. Right. I am also a little bit out of frame now. Hold on, let's do that. Down a bit. Oh, I'm zooming out there. There you go. Yep, cool. Should be back in. Should be back in frame slightly. There you go. We should be back. You see my train board behind me? Yeah, it's not. My arm, hold on. It's not connected to the Wi-Fi for some reason, so it's not working. The mic's glitching again. Hopefully it should be alright. Is it because I went away from it? Guys, try out my new game called Train Sim 7 releasing this September. Ben, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Joshua, hello. You're on that line right now, starting a service. If it was modern day, 450 and 701 for standard, 444 for deluxe, and Waterloo to Basingstoke and Hampton Court. Have you used the APT yet? No, there's no APT. Maybe we'll get a route from London Waterloo to somewhere. My laptop run West Coast Mainline route from Train Sim 5 standard pretty well, but I don't know. If it ran Train Sim 5 West Coast Mainline South, not a problem. That's quite a power demanding route, so you'd be fine there. McLaren fan there, very nice. Are the cats big F1 fans? They're big. I don't know whether they're F1 fans. Tell you what I will do. Hold on, let me just. Whilst I'm here, I'm going to promote it because some people have asked. Let's do that. Hey, we've hit 200 subscribers. Bloody hell, didn't realise that. Right, so my F1 channel. There you go. That's my F1 channel, peeps. If you're interested, feel free to go check it out. Would much appreciate it. Afternoon, Richie. Could we see the rail tour in this stream if he gets voted, of course? What on Thames Valley branches? For some reason, it's not showing up for me, and I have no idea why. Absolutely no idea why. My thoughts on RichyRail on the RichyRail line of Train Sim 6. I tell you what's quite funny. Earlier, I won't post a picture of it because you'll see my name. But on Snapchat, Sham was messaging me and she was like, "Whoa, it's showing that you're on a train," and it was quite funny. I'll have to find it. I see your train board. Don't show your board head again. Vlog rail. Would you recommend Canadian Oakville subdivision? Quite tempting to try some American freight. I tell you what, I've never tried it myself, so I'm actually tempted to give it a go if it's 90% off. So I might give it a go in a video, possibly. Does that sound good? Maybe. House tour when? Not happening. Not happening. Of course, it's an hourly service between Maiden and Bourne End Marlow. At peak hours, it's every 30 minutes terminating at Bourne End with one train on each half of the route. I see. So obviously during the peak hours, they need to obviously bulk up capacity, so that's how they do it. Brilliant stream. Thank you, Squid. That was you, Captain. Oh, it was you, Captain. You freaked me out, I won't lie. Do you have any mods for Thames Valley branches? No. The only mods I've got are map mods, and I've got occasional timetable mods. I don't really care for like enhancement mods and stuff like that. I'm not really bothered by them. No more use of that. I have hammers that I'm not afraid to use. Really poor timing that, if you know, you know. There is also a 2026 timetable mod for West Coast Mainline Crew Preston. Afternoon, Richie. Could we see the 37 rail tour? I think I've read that one already. Have you heard that a Train Sim Universe is coming next year? I wouldn't be surprised. I have a train board, but it was away getting fixed, but it'll be back on Friday. Wonder if we'll get a northern route with Train Sim 7 as a core route. APT on Train Sim Classic. No, I've not done it on a Train Sim Classic. Richie, I thought there was no self-promote on this channel. It's my channel. It's my channel promoting my other channel. I'm gonna promote it. Do you have the West Cornwall local because the 37 is from the West Cornwall local? Ah. Yeah, I've got West Somerset Railway. I've not got that installed because I don't like it. I can get it installed though and find out. I recommend a route from York to Newcastle. There is no self-promo, however, this is Richie's other channel. Oh, yeah, it's my. It's like saying I can't make rules in my own server. I see what you did there. If the Thames Valley Branches Rail Tour doesn't show up, make sure to have the layer enabled. Download it. It's not been there. Just chilling out. My channel rules. Yeah, pretty much. I've started responding to the chat and it's gone from 50 viewers to 28, so I don't know what I've done wrong. We have had a new subscriber here though, so welcome aboard to the new person that's just subscribed. And yeah, we've also got 200 on Married to the Grid. That's actually pretty awesome. Let's do that. I'm gonna snippet that. There you go. Now you need to quickly subscribe, otherwise I'm not going to get these screenshots. There you go, look at that. Nice. I'm just getting some screenshots of that 200 subscribers. That's pretty awesome. Nice. I'm happy about that. How are you doing today, Richie? I'm doing very well, thank you. Me on train journeys. How are you doing? Guys, there's a leak somewhere of a West Midland Railway 730. I have the same issue as you for the rail tour, so I decided to make a makeshift Class 20 rail tour, smashed it into the buffers at one end and flew off the tracks. Classic train sim old fashion. Yep. You thinking of doing a dev stream on Twitch soon? Nice one. You're an amazing YouTuber. I much appreciate that. I wouldn't call myself a YouTuber. I'm just a guy that plays train sim world. How you doing, Carter? Will you be doing the Riviera line today? That is also Great Western Railway. No, I'm just focusing on the Great Western Railway, Great Western Express, Thames Valley sort of region. Texting whilst driving moment. I'm always doing it in this, not in real life. No self promo, but you said you can't promote others. If you carry on, there'll be a banhammer. Because Jason's not going to take it. Notch 2 has also hit 100 subscribers. It has, yeah. Not bad for a channel that's only done 2 videos. Doing a 47 with the petrol tankers on Midland Main Line.
Do not try to board or leave the train when the doors are closing. This is a Great Western Railway service.
What next? More TVB. Do you want to do a class 43 on Great Western Express? Do you want to do a class 166 on Great Western Express? Or do you want to do something else? Oh, actually, I'm going to hold off that for now. I'll tell you what, that's going to be for after the rail tour testing thing. I need to test that out. We need to do content there. We do indeed. We do indeed. We were going to do something to do with the World Cup, but we just never got time. Meanwhile, whilst I do that, I'm going to quickly try and install. I think I can install stuff whilst I'm playing it. We'll soon find out, won't we? So, DLC West Somerset. Yeah, there you go. That'll be why I haven't got West Somerset installed. Get that installed. That's an average of 50 subscribers per video. Yeah, pretty much. I wonder how many subscribers we get per video here. I've done, hold on. If you count in long form, I think I've done 248 videos. So whatever that is in maths. I've done, hold on. Just had another new subscriber as well. 25 away from 9,000. 25. Could it happen today? I don't think it will. But could it? Be good. 249. There you go. 249. You know the Snickers advert, the hungry one. I'm like that with caffeine, low on caffeine. You're not you when you're hungry. Oh, it's downloaded. There you go. That was quick. That was very quick. You can, but it will be slower as your files will be used by the game. So let's say we've done. I'm gonna base it off the next thing here. So we're gonna do. Hold on. Let's call it 9,000. Divide by 250. It's 36 subscribers per video. Actually, pretty impressive that. The channel will say more because of short form and live streams. So I think if you take into consideration short form and live streams, it'll be a bit lower. Does it say how many videos I've got in total? I don't think it does it? Or does it? I don't think it says how many videos you have. I tell you something I've only just noticed. I can't believe I've missed that. The channel's got a combined viewership of 2.7 million. When I last checked, that was at like 1 point something million. Bloody hell. That's actually quite spooky. Well over 2.5 million. That's pretty nuts, that. I tell you something that spooked me out. Do you know that conversation that we recently had about? Oh, by the way, for the person that was confused about the split up services, there you go. It's called Born Ends this. Yeah, what's something that confused me, shocked me. So do you know that we were talking about like how many subscribers could fit into like a stadium or something? So I recently went to an event. I'll happily say where it is. Called the Peace Hall in Halifax to watch Billy Ocean. And when I went there was a lot of people in a very confined space. I then googled it, and the max amount of people you can fit in there is 7,500 people, and I don't think it was that full. So to say that there was around about 5,000 people, probably 6,000 people in that venue, it was pretty. There was a lot of people, and it makes you realise like, whoa, what? Right, should we do some realism here? Let's do some realism. We got the way, love. Go on, shift that my way. Let's get one of these. Nice. What are we supposed to do with the token then? We just meant to hold on to it. Oh, that's weird. There you go. Cool. Entire route of West Coast Main Line versus 5 stations on the East Coast Main Line. Remember to come in below 8 miles an hour. How you doing, Trainaholic? We heard of Matt212. I think I have, yeah. Premium Gaming, how you doing? I'm doing very well, thank you. Perfect timing. Need some help with the token system. No idea. I just know that you pick up a token. I don't know what you actually do with it. For Born End, if you come in at above 10 miles an hour or so, TPWS will get you. Where are we heading to? We're going to Marlow. You just made a custom BR Green 40. Siri did it faster than you. It's like using ChatGPT. The token system is explained in the Marlow Donkey scenario. Ah, gotcha. Okay. I can walk you through it on a Discord call at some point. Front crashing into the buffers, trust me, I know from experience. In relation to YouTube, almost 10k subscribers is not that much, but if you understand how much that really is, it's mind-blowing. Yeah, it is kind of like, realistically, in the grand schemes of YouTube, 10,000 isn't a lot. But in terms of this community, 10,000 is nothing to I mean, 10,000 in any shape or form is nothing to snub your nose at, but when you think about 10,000 people, that could fill out a small stadium, which is pretty immense to think about. In fact, the World Cup was hosted. The World Cup had 85,000 people in capacity at the time. Let's just round it down to 80%, right? 80%, 10% roughly. No, hold on. No, that's not right. No, hold on. Yeah, no, hold on. Let's call it 85,000, right? And let's say that we round around to 8,500, right? 8,500 is 10% of 85,000. So easily we could fill 10% of that stadium for the World Cup final. Do you prefer the London Overground including the Class 345 or Preston map? Class 345 isn't in the game. But the Overground map I quite like. I think I prefer that over the Carlisle route. Or the Preston route. Joe Dobson's made a video on this route. Can we do the West Coast Main Line south after because Great Western Railway was diverted there once? No. I'll see where you're going, but no. It has already been said what is being played tonight. Great Western Express and or TVB. I published it on the Creators Club, whatever it is called, if you want to check it out. Oscar's Trains, I would love to, but Creators Club doesn't work on my PC because I'm in a separate build to you, so I can't actually get Creators Club working. Remember when we said your current subscribers could fit 1/9 of Wembley? Yeah. 10,000 individual people, each with their own lives and hobbies, and each wishing to devote some of their precious time to this channel really is impressive. When you put it like that, it is pretty mind-blowing. Why is everyone bad at maths? We're train enthusiasts, not mathematics. Mathematicians, even. I think especially if you consider that train sim world is quite a niche, it's actually a lot. What locos does the Great Western Railway remaster come with? You get the HST and the 166. You also get a fake version of the 165. And then, of course, if you have layers like West Coast Main Line South, you will see Heathrow Express. If you own the Riviera line, you'll see the 802, stuff like that. Mark II coaches will be perfect with Sir Nigel Gresley in Train Sim World 7. I can't imagine 102 people in my bedroom. Yeah, that would be that wouldn't be no. I'm gonna move on from there. I'm gonna move on from there. The biggest question for the 165 is, can the ROG 37 pull it? Unfortunately, I don't think it can. It's not the right coupler. I have thought about trying it, but no, not tonight. The ROG 37 can't pull it. Sadami's hopefully soon. What is your favourite animal? In terms of domestic animal, probably a cat. But in terms of, I tell you what, one of my favourite animals is at the minute: seals. Really random, but seals. On my TikTok, I see many seal videos, and they just go bah, and they like flop about and they go. I love them, mate. Absolutely love them. That and monkeys. Like chimpanzees, little bastards, I love them. Tadami soon, hopefully. My train spotting short seems to be doing quite well. It's got over 1,000 views. It's the reason why all the 322, why all 322 subscribers to my rubbish account. I'm grateful though for most still watch the videos after a year and half. Still, some still clicking immediately onto my new uploads. Richie's channel could fill up a stadium called Richie FC. Does the 158 work with the ROG Class 37? I don't think it does. I think the DMUs have got different couplers, haven't they? Can you couple a 158 and a 165? Maybe. My favourite animal is the Class 221. Did you hear about the guy who was addicted to the hokey pokey? He turned himself around. Ah, dear. Me on trains, you've got 2 train plushies. Which ones have you got? You're not using the 37 because you don't want to say thrash it and spad like you did before. Or like you did before. I forgot there was a Q&A earlier. Any stream this weekend? Oh, I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. Can you couple a 165 or 165? No idea. Of course you can. Most probably be a stream on Saturday if I end up getting around to it. It all very much depends what happens in the next few days. You know, if we eventually go over 9,000 subscribers, I might have to think about doing a 9,000 subscriber special. Not too sure what I'd do yet. I do have a few ideas, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Can the ROG pull the 170? It can pull the 171. Pretty sure we did that in a video.
We are now approaching Monolith, where this train terminates. Please take all your belongings with you.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from the train.
On behalf of the on-train crew, thank you for travelling with Great Western Railway. We wish you a
A
safe...
221 should be the deluxe edition for Train Sim World 7. I feel like if... I feel like a 221 as a deluxe edition loco would send people absolutely loopy. Do you like Croydon or Project Birmingham? I do. I like both of them. 2 things I need to take a look at again. I've not played Roblox for a very long time. Take the cap off? No, absolutely not. My biggest insecurity. It doesn't. When I've been wearing my cap as well, I've got cap hair after a while. Nice. You can see I've got hair though. Look there, look. It's there. You can see the hair's there. You're not seeing it all. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Do I prefer SCR or British Railway? Oh, probably SCR. I don't know. I mean, I like both in their own right. Richie, I suggest for your 9,000 subscriber Wheel of Doom, and in 10,000 you could do the throwback of to your first stream and play Train Sim World 4. You bumped into the buffers at Marlow. Terrible. What's your favourite fizzy drink? I'm not really one for fizzy drinks personally. They give me uncontrollable gas. I can tell you what Shan's is. It's cherry Pepsi Max. I, however, it depends really. It does depend how I'm feeling. I am quite partial to a Fanta fruit twist. I do like a Fanta fruit twist. I do like an iron brew, like a bit of dandelion and burdock. A bit rogue, but I like dandelion and burdock. What's another one I quite like? Not really many I like out there, to be fair. None of your devices play SCR. If you've got a tablet, you can play SCR. Have you used your TSCX recently, just out of interest? Not for like probably a couple of weeks. There is a software update to the Cobra system, whatever it's called, that I need to do, and I haven't got round to yet. I need to mess around with some stuff. Evening, Callum. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. When it's the 30th of January 2027, do a service for your first video. What, to celebrate 3 years? Oh, wow. Have you played South London Bus Simulator? I haven't, no. I'd say for 10k you should drive on the Birmingham Cross City, just like your first video. Dr. Pepper, yeah, I do like Dr. Pepper actually. Catch you later, Premium. Thank you for coming on. Why is your departure board not on? Again, it needs an update because it won't connect to my Wi-Fi. There's like a firmware update and I need to sort it out. I would try and test it out again, but it won't work. It does work, but it's having a moment. My TSX will probably work. I've just there's like a Cobra system that you need to plug into it, and I need to mess around with it. I just don't have the time to when I'm set up for an evening stream. I normally, in fact, I'm going to talk to you whilst I mess around. I'm just going to reinstall. I'm just going to reopen the game so I can test out this thingy. Yeah, I make dinner and then I start messing around with the thumbnail and whatever else. And by the time I've done that, I've not had a chance to update any of the Cobra system, so I do need to mess around with that. But we will play it at some point. Play with it at some point. Don't you worry. Yeah, but none of your viewers have just left when I next upload. Right, if I do that, should be back in. Won't you fly high, free bird? Yeah. Anyway, good evening, Richie. Have I missed much? Not really. We've done a run on Great Western Express. We did some guarding on Great Western Express. We're now about to do a rail tour on Thames Valley branches. Ah, yes, there is. Okay, we can do this. Twyford to Twyford via Henley. Gosh, these are long, aren't they? Maidenhead to Bourne End. We'll do that. We'll do that one. Why not? Slough to Slough via Windsor. We'll do a quick 13-minute one. Why not? I kind of got a bit carried away there, didn't I? With Freebird. It's because I was listening to it in the car earlier. It's the wrong train. Freebird. My left knee was in some pain today. Is that a joke or is that? Is that or is that serious? I'm expecting like a punchline. How has it been 2.5 years already? I know, it's madness. You really want a TSEX controller? At least I now have a job to pay for it. What should I do for a 0 subscriber special? The Macarena. Fair enough, Richie. Glad I was able to catch your stream tonight, though. Yeah. How are you doing? How's your streaming going? Of course, Rex is a fellow content creator on Train Sim World, and a lot of you keep asking about PlayStation gameplay. Well, I can tell you that he does a lot more PlayStation gameplay than I do. So go and check him out. We're trying to get him to 1,000 subscribers. I'll send you a video in Forza 6 titled "When Freebird Kicks In." I love Freebird. I really do. It's just like one of the best songs ever. Won't you fly high, free bird, yeah. Yeah. You get the gist. Right. Sub to Rex. There you go. Meow. You have the 47 for West Coast Mainline crew to Preston. Seriously, dislocated and popped back in. Ugh. Oh god. Hello Richie, is this game safe for kids? I would say so. Yeah. Dude, you literally drive a train. It's fine. There is disclaimers, obviously saying don't walk on the tracks in real life and stuff like that. But yeah, I'd say it's safe for kids. It's a safe way to experience the railways. Best way to put it. Streaming went well last night, although it crashed unfortunately. But I managed to check out all 3 branches at least. Why is that not going in? Why is that not going? It's very strange. Oh, there you go. Oh, no, what? It was thinking about going. It's thinking about it. That's strange. Why is that not working then? There'll be some brakes on it or something somewhere. Is it that one? Might be set up wrong. There you go. You have to change your brakes. Okay, because the GBR livery might be too scary for the little ones. Well, if you're saying that much, yeah. Change the brakes to vacuum. Got it. Thank you, guys. Much appreciated. You've seen the 37-0 and 37-2, and the 37-7 in the brown. What's the difference between the 37-0, -2 and a -7? Aren't they all like the same train, or are they like quite different? Yeah, not too bad. Enjoying Thames Valley branches. That panics me then. Just for context, by the way, my phone just started going and it came up with casual. And I was like, why is he calling me? And he went, oh, I just wanted to try and teach you how to put the vacuum brakes on, but it's alright, you've already done it. Casual to the rescue. Legend. Good lad. He knows a thing or two about a 37. In Lakeside Rail today, I ran a rail tour with the 37 and the 59 to some harbour, but only got to some trap points. 0 is basic, 2 doesn't exist, and 7 is like heavier, I think. I think the major difference in the 37 variants is the types of heating alternators and service type. Love that the birds fly out of the way when you get close to them. Yeah, I think that's a really neat feature, that. That is another one that I quite like. Would you fly? Oh, I've got it stuck in my head now. Is this an American train? No, Sim Workshop. This is the Class 37. This is a UK train. Good old British rail diesel. Going a bit too quickly here. Rex is getting more attention than Richie at the minute. Yeah, he's a good lad. That's why. Very popular amongst the community. Callum, you're going on a holiday next week. Ah, remind me. You've told me, but I've forgotten. I want to say it's Greece. How you doing, baked in a Greg sausage roll? How you doing? Hope you doing well. Is this a German diesel Express City on the Penzance Inverness service? What? Guaranteed spad watching Rex, that's why. Oh, it is Spad Tactics. Should change his name to Spadtastic. What's your least favourite UK route except West Cornwall local? Because we all know it's shit. I didn't have a chance to censor myself there. Least favourite UK route. It's a really difficult one because there's some good ones out there. Least favourite UK route. Gosh, that's a good question. That probably West Somerset Railway. I know, peeps. I know you're all going to shout at me for that one, but it's just too slow in my opinion. Too slow and a bit too long. So unfortunately, due to that, I do find myself not playing that one. But then West Cornwall local would be a very close second. My mum and dad's wedding anniversary the day before. Correct. I'm glad I got it. Someone commented saying my video was crap. Who has the mind to comment that? Rage baiting. Don't worry. I get a lot of it as well. There's a lot of comments that you don't see. I don't get that much hate. Surprisingly, I get very little hate. I get more hate when certain YouTube channels post certain videos. That's when I get more hate. But I get you're a shill this and you're this and you're that and you're this. But yeah, at the end of the day, negative or positive, it's interaction with your channel which grows it. So it's not that big of a deal, personally, in my opinion. You had a cooked breakfast for this morning? Nice one. Is this Germany? Can you drive the United Kingdom? This is the United Kingdom. We're on the Thames Valley branches. Take a pair of 37s on an ultrasonic. Go have West Somerset Railway. We need some more heritage lines. Hello, Citrus Splash. How you doing? Shame dislike Tees Valley. Tees Valley is alright if it got updated. There's so much potential with Tees Valley. The split was to wow, I can't say that word. To make a difference between the split box and the centre box. It does need a good revamp. Sorry, come raid my house with pitchforks and flaming torches. For a channel with 102 subscribers, it is strange to hardly have any comments. You thought this was Madagascar? Well, with how warm it's been, I'm not surprised. Pretty much is. That's at least everything on the 0 to 3 month section from the roadmap gets released before Train Sim 7 or whatever gets announced at the Dovetail Direct. There's a drum roll from Jason for some reason. Or is that a ba-dum-tsh? Chris, you've been watching and it's a good stream. Much appreciate that. Welcome aboard. Can you fly? Be a really good excuse for TPE. Got a last bit of hill. Wow, come on. Come on, you sod. Updated TVL would be really nice, to be fair. I agree. I would love to see it. My friend just bought Train Sim 6. Is it a bit late? No, because if we end up getting a core this year, and we end up getting another free starter pack, then you know, you can upgrade whatever Train Sim 6 route you got to whatever's next. Most comments I get on videos are on the BR music videos, and even then, I'm gonna spad. Even then, I only get around 10 to 20. Squid saying that Rex would want to see a 156. I honestly don't get the negative reviews saying the scenery looks choppy. Everywhere looks fine apart from maybe Windsor and Eton Central. What's wrong with Windsor and Eton Central? A 156 is needed. Baked in a Greg sausage roll. You've asked that 3 times now and I've already answered it. This is the United Kingdom. I think TPE would be nice for the game. I would agree. I think TPE is one of the most stunning liveries in the UK. I think it's a really, really nice looking livery. So I'd be all for it. So what we're doing next? We've got 47 votes in the poll. More Thames Valley branches with 36%, a Class 43 on the Great Western Express 26%, Class 166 Great Western Express 17%, and something else 21%. Get your votes in the poll, peeps. What are we doing next? It's near Slough. Ah, I see. I hear you. I hear you.
Great Western Railway service to London Paddington, calling at Taplow, Burnham.
It come up on my watch saying what's gone on to the Aston Martin's Hungary upgrade package. Is it a new car by any chance? If a TPE 185 came to train some world, I'd probably empty my wallet, not gonna lie. Probably a bot or rage bait. It's probably rage bait. That's fine. That'll be a nice manhammer if it carries on. Right. 49 votes. I think it's going to be more Thames Valley branches, which is fine by me. For me, there are holes in the station that lead to the void, noticeably from the cab as well. Though I like to compliment Train Sim World more than hate on it, unless it's really bad. Western local. Would you rather a 185 or a 156? I'd say a 185. You gain 3 subscribers from some train spotting shorts. Talking of subscribers, we have just got another new subscriber. Thank you very much appreciate it. Might have to erase Great Western Express from the title. Well, no, we've still got another hour left yet. It's fine, plenty of time. I'll tell you what, we'll do a shortish. We'll do a Henley branch run, because I don't think we've done one of them. Should we do some guarding again? Should we guard from Henley to Twyford? I quite like doing that, actually. That was fun. And then after that, we'll go back onto Great Western Express. And I'll drive a HST because that was the highest voted. So let's... Oh, I've done the wrong one. Hold on. Let me try it again. You're recaffeinating. I like driving. I like the Class 66. Nice. The problem with my channel is that I won't have the time to train spot in real life after September, meaning less in real life videos. Right, unlock the local door. Let's go down here. Oh yeah, are we in the cab here? Oh, we are. Right, okay. It's a little bit awkward to get to that. Crown. Yeah. Oh. Oh well. I want a GVR to be like the old regional railways and in the city, rather than every single train have the same livery. Yeah, but they have taken a bit of my advice. I don't know if they've taken my advice directly, but the fact that they've done Great British Railway, Southern and GPR, Northern and whatever else it's going to be, I quite like that. Is 16 likes good for a short with 230 views? Yes. The viewership. So the thing with shorts is that yes, they get a lot of views, but also you've got to bear in mind that's people scrolling through it. I would say normally for a short form video, you'll probably get. It's usually good if you get around about 10% of 10%. I think something like that. About 10% of. If the likes equate to 10% of the full viewership. So for example, if you had 1,000 views, if it had 1,000 views and got 100 likes, it's done pretty well. I'd say anyway. Right, let's wait for the timer. Lock the local door. Cool, and it. Nice. Off we go. Wait for the next stop. Happy days. Okay. That's fine by me.
The next station is Shipley. This is a Great Western Railway.
Henley Branch video when? I wasn't planning to do a separate Henley Branch video. I mainly wanted just to focus on the Windsor branch because of, and I wanted to demonstrate that for new players you can do round trips. They might want it to be a part of the wood. Need to change the token for the staff in the other box. Ah, did I forget about that? Giving it the beans. We didn't need slow anyway. Why are you speaking like this? I got a short of 897 views and 19 likes. I hardly get any comments, but the best thing to do is keep trying, and eventually you will get that break. Well, exactly. So, you know, anything random can do well. You know, for example, look at the one of me crashing into St Pancras. That got 1 million views. I can't believe it. What are you guarding? We're guarding the 165. While I am ever the cautious, I have fat thumbs, and it's very easy to put dot in the middle, mid-text, as my comment above proves. Okay, let's stop taking the mick out of baked in a Greg sausage roll. I was just wondering. Whoa, AI horns, nice. There is no 50 mile an hour speed limit for Henley Bay platforms. The most viewed short I've got is around about 750 likes. I only raised the point because it seemed unusual. Steve, you bought this. It's not bad, but a little bit buggy. What sort of bugs are you experiencing? I get no likes or comments because I have no videos. You did a short yesterday, and I wonder if the NPC's hand is okay. Your most viewed short is 2.9k views, even though it's a short of some planes. I wonder what my most viewed is. Squids is around about 31k. Mine is... Bloody hell. Is it? Wow. Trying to see if a ROG 37 can pull the 378. 102,000 views. Bloody hell. Jesus. And then it's... oh, there's a station here. I didn't even realise that had that many views. That's pretty nuts, actually. Get some air in here.
This is Shipley. Do not try to board or leave the train when the doors are closed.
Service to Twyford. Calling at
1 million views on TikTok. Right, it's roughly about 900 and something thousand on TikTok. Are you proud of the lads, Richie? I am. Do you know, they brought a medal home. Fair play to him. NPCs having no camera or phone when supposed to be using cars on the wrong side of the road. Cars on the wrong side... Where on the wrong side of the road? Are you referring near Slough? 102,000. I thought it was around 50,000. That's quite a surprise to me. I'm doing good, thank you, me on Train Journeys. I have a short video that has 6,000 views. That's short nearly as the entirety of my channel's views. Well, this is why I was probably surprised at having 2.7 overall YouTube views. I was thinking, that's weird. Oh, what's it on TikTok? There's no way to view it, like, view the most popular ones on TikTok. You kind of just have to scroll and find it. One of my long forms got 520. 57 tickets! Are you taking the mick? Bloody hell. I can't even get out. Bloody hell. 57 tickets? I can't believe that. Right, that's fine. That's fine. He's got... Has he got multiple tickets? I was going to say, has he got multiple tickets? Is he proper rage baiting me here? Come on, can we do this? This is a very short time to do 57 tickets. But I think we can do this. People are like... Nah, this is like doubled up. People have bought 2 tickets. Look at the bags and everything. My God. Thames Trains Express. No. No, you can't be doing that to me. You can't be doing that to me. That's wrong. That's fine. Oh, this is going to be... Got to speed it up here. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. No!
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Ah!
Take care when stepping down from the train.
Oh my God, this is intense. This is intense. Come on. Ah, I've done the wrong one there. $27. Oh my God. This is like a speed run. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. This is ridiculous. I've done the wrong one there. Come on. This is intense. Look at me go. Ah, no. It's one with a bloody bag. No. Ah. So close. So close. Oh. Wow. You have to do 56 between Wargrave and Twyford. Oh dear mate. I mean, are we gonna have to? Right. Do we need to be the quickest guard in the world? Because I've just had to do 57 tickets between Henley and here, and we've got about a mile to Twyford. Can we do it? I hope it doesn't give us like a million tickets. Right, let me lock that. Let me hopefully we've only got a couple of tickets. But if it's going to give us loads of tickets, I've got to run through this train very quickly. Right, let's do this. Let's do the guard buzzer. How many have we got? 40 tickets. Oh my God. Oh my God. Right, okay. 40 tickets. Come on. Right. A mile to go. 40 tickets. Can we do it?
The next station is Twyford. This is a great
Come on in.
Western Railway service
Come on in.
to
Right.
Twyford.
You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're good. Oh, there's bags everywhere. Move your bags out of the way. Go on. You're good. You're good. Oh. What about you? Right. We're quarter of the way through. We're doing it slowly. You're all good. I mean, people are definitely double up tickets here. It's ridiculous. I've just got a wrong ticket there. Sorry. People have got 2 tickets. They're really taking the mick here, aren't they? They should be kicked off the train. If you've got more than 1 valid ticket, you shouldn't be allowed on at all. Double negative. Right. No, get off my train. Right, come on. 20 tickets left. Someone's got a bag out there. Move that way. Right, you. Western Supermare. No. Wrong place. Right. Oh, well, it's fine. It's okay. I mean, technically, you could get to Western Supermare. I've just done the wrong thing. Newquay. No. Wrong place. Twyford. Come on, right. 11 tickets to go. Can we do it? Right, 11 tickets. I think we're going to do this, you know. I think we're just going to do this. With a few yards to spare. 5 tickets. Where are they? Down here. Right, come on. Don't make me fail my objective here. You're all good. You're all good. You're all good. There's 2 tickets left. There's 1 there. Oh, no. Oh, no. Right. There should be. I mean, that said Wargrave. That should have gone. 1 more ticket. Where's that last ticket? Where's the last ticket? There you are. Right. Oh. That was intense. That was very intense. But we did it. We collected almost 100 tickets in like 5 minutes. I tell you what, I should be hired as a ticket inspector because that was sick. That was good. Good from me. And we've just about arrived into platform as well. Oh, I need to breathe now. You've liked and subscribed. Thank you, London Bus Enthusiast. Everyone's got 75 on Bletchley to Milton Keynes. You've got this. Quickly does it. Quickly does it. You don't need to put that 3 times. Nice one. Thank you. Thank you.
We are now approaching Twyford, where this train.
Oh dear.
Please take all your belongings with you.
Please mind the gate
Driving the 158 on the Sprinter Express right now.
and take care when stepping.
No one has ever seen a slippier train.
On behalf of the on-train crew, thank you for travelling with Great Western Railway.
Can we do the Birmingham New Street to Marston Green route? We don't have that in this. Could be worse, Richard. I had 56. I had nearly 60, nearly a full house trying to do that between Slough and Windsor. Oh wow, could you imagine? Could you imagine? The BR music video, I need a hero. I need a hero. I need a hero. That was intense. That was intense. Anyway, my most viewed video, where's it gone? There you go, 1 million. Bloody hell. How many views it got? Doesn't tell you how many exactly. It says 1 million on there somewhere. Yeah, 1 million views on that one. Got almost 1,000 followers from that video. That's nuts. Richie's streams are some of the best I've ever witnessed. Just chaos. It's just because of the chaos on this channel. Honestly, more of a workout than running to the token shed. Ah, tell me about it. I've signed up to the gym and everything, and that's made me sweat more. How much money did you make from 1 million views? No, absolutely no. Because I don't earn from TikTok. You have to have over 10,000 followers to earn on TikTok, which is a bit annoying really, because I would have probably made a fair bit from that video. I can tell you how much I earned from that the YouTube one, because I get monetized on YouTube. So the hold on, let me content. Can't search for content, but I can sort by most viewed. There you go. I probably didn't even get that much from it, to be fair. 100,000 views on a YouTube short, £7.93. You don't get that much money from YouTube shorts. I don't do them for the money. I do them for they're good for channel growth, but they're not good for money. Let me lock that. Do that. Two 30-second unskippables. Nah, you're helping put food on my table by doing that. The best way to put it. I'm very proud of you for reaching 8,980 subscribers. Have we? I don't think we have. Oh, we're close. Bloody hell, we're very close. 2 away. Blow my neck. 22 away from 9,000. That's pretty nuts. Better than nothing. Yeah, oh, of course, better than nothing. I think the most viewed video, I think, or my highest earning video is, I don't actually have to find out. Doesn't like to tell me. Hold on. Hold on, I'll find out for you. Oh, there you go. My highest earning video was the "Can you spawn train sim or trains into Wonders of Sodor," which I'm thinking of doing a sequel to that, and that got £80. Got 80 quid from that video, which was pretty immense. That was a good one. You had your breakfast at Toby Carvery. I finished with my house viewing trip that I mentioned a few streams back. You might go train spotting tomorrow. Nice one. Catch you later, Squid. Thank you for coming in. Right, we're going to do a HST run, I think, and then we're going to call it a night after that. So let's do a HST run. Why not? And I want to go to some. I want to go. What ones have we got? I want ones that's going to stop somewhere. I'll do. I'll do. Sorry I wasn't in from the start. No worries, Callum. I understand that people have got lives and people have got things to do, so I appreciate you being able to make the time. I'm going to be living next to the railway as the new garden backs onto the main line, and I can see it from the planned bedroom window. Nice one. That's quite cool, actually. Pass by the way, signal on the platform, then come to the grey box which has the token machine and the track diagram and the staff. Is it weird that I eat kiwis with the peel on? I think you can do that, can't you? If you really want to. I feel like something's missing there. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like something's missing there. Oh no, no it's not. There you go. It's not missing. Panic over. Panic over. Oh, this is it's straight through that. I wanted to stop at Slough. Oh well. I wanted like an intermediate stopper. Nice job with the tickets. Your signalling on SimSig is questionable. Tell you what, I want a different service. I don't want to do that one. I want one. I like what they did with Crew Metal Keens, where they told you where it was stopping at. I feel like that should be a new thing going forward. I'm guessing the Oxford services are the ones that stop somewhere. I think that's going to go straight through, isn't it? One AO2. Is that the stupidly long one? Which route do you need for the Class 47 to appear? Probably one of the Just Trains routes. Oh, that'll do. That's a Slough stopper. I think I know which one 1AO2 is. Scenario planner is alright on Thames Valley branches. That was cool that it said where you were stopping. Yeah, I think it's really useful, to be honest. Much more useful. This route is so much better now, isn't it? So much better. You're going to go train spotting at Manchester Piccadilly. Nice one. Yeah, I'm a fan of this now. Like, I was a fan of it before, but the fact that this is a thing. I mean, I wonder if we'll get some more remasters announced at some point, because I feel like people want remasters now that we've had a few successful ones. Kelly, I'll take a little look after we've done this service. It will say in the layer list. I've got a planned a PC build, so hopefully once I start earning some money, I can build the PC and get Train Sim 6. One of the trains in SimSig is getting cancelled at Derby, barging everyone from a 7-car to a 5-car Meridian. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Let's go. All of the beans. He's going. He's going. There needs to be a 2026 timetable with Electro Stars and the Elizabeth Line and Heathrow Express Class 387. Do you know what I think they should do? And I'm going to constantly say this. I think they should do a Class 345 Loco pack, similar to what Rivet did with the Class 484 on the Island Line. Because by making a Loco pack, you can then rebuild the route around it. And I feel like you've got the stock there. Wouldn't it be great? Wouldn't it be great to have the 345 as the main thing with a new timetable and overhauled route? I think it'd be really, really nice. Maybe like 20 quid, right? 20 quid for the train, and then 20 quid for the train, and then you get also modernised version of Great Western Express. So you're not paying for the same route, you're paying for the route reworked, very similar to what it was like on Island Line. Remasters for all at least Train Sim 1 and 2 routes should be a must. So much hidden potential, even for DLC, for them to make it worth it. I think you were sent to the Shadow Realm. It's the Shat 47. There you go. Bro, the 10-car 222 was overcrowded, but they squeezed them into a 7-car due to the lack of trains. Hit the nail on the head there, Richie. Velocity, how you doing? Honestly, I don't really like Thames Valley branches. The scenery looks like West Cornwall local. Oof. And it looks terrible. Plus the new train is the exact same. It's way too expensive and it should be a £5. Well, fair. I mean, you know, if that's what you believe, then that's what you think. Scenery, I would highly disagree with you. West Cornwall local is very flat. Whereas there is a lot more scenery and a lot more features included in Thames Valley branches. For it being a £5, I mean, for the amount of work that a singular person's put into it, I don't think it's. I think a £5 is a bit too cheap. 15 quid, I think, is a healthy price for that, for what the game is. Going past the reason why I picked it. Your last comment was about the Shat 47. You would have to update the route first before. Well, that's what I'm saying, Locomotive Guy. I'm saying. So do you know with the Class 484, if you got the original Isle of Wight was set in like 2018 or something like that, and then Rivet rehauled the route, extended the platforms and whatever, you'll actually see there's a big difference between the two routes. But now it's coined as the Class 484 pack, but then it overhauls the route with it. So the Class 345 could be essentially a route DLC, but it's coined as a Loco DLC. Great Western Express is good, but not your cup of tea. Also, we should get Heathrow if we get the 345 and the underground layers. You barged everyone from a 2-car 170 to another 170, both from Crewe to Newark. 4-car of people to a 2-car train. If you haven't seen Norfolk, if you think Cornwall, you haven't seen Norfolk, Cornwall is flat. Train Sim Classic is better. Train Sim looks like plastic and really unrealistic. Stick to the status quo, peeps. This game gave birth to Train Sim World. Fair. If you like Train Sim Classic, then don't bother buying any Train Sim World stuff. If you don't like how it looks and you don't like the content, then speak with your wallet and don't buy it. Simple as. Got to put it into perspective. It's a solo developer doing it. It's going to take some time to do. And I think it's a pretty decent. It's an experiment at the end of the day. You know, the idea of the Thames Valley branches is to experiment with a new type of route DLC or DLC in general. No, Shot 47 was in response to whoever asked about 47. You went past a parked up IET. Hold on. If we get London Paddington to Heathrow included with a 345 and a Piccadilly line with the Bakerloo line 1972 stock, and standing in for the 1973 stock. Yeah, so it wouldn't be, it'd be a loco DLC, but like very similar to how it'd be interesting how they do it, but it could work. It's a short route for TVL. If is so much for a route made from one person, especially since it's short lines. There is so much effort put into the people. People should be granted. Should be grateful. It's not a 24 quid route. Nottingham to Brum is a 50 minutes late on my SimSig. Also, I've got my first route Train Sim World East Coast Way and it looks worse than literally Open VVE. Changed my mind. This game is also a waste of money every year. How are people expecting to keep paying for it? They're not. You're quite clearly rage baiting and I don't care for it. I like the game. People that are watching the stream like the game. People obviously are happy to pay for the game. And if you're not happy with it, don't buy it. If you've got criticisms, don't buy it. Are people expected to pay for it every year? No, that's why there's a free starter pack. Do people choose to buy it? Yes. Are people forced to buy it? No, because it's your choice. If you want to buy stuff and you want to see the plethora of content that is made on it and still buy it and still don't like it, then that's on you. Enjoy Train Sim Classic and enjoy watching Train Sim World content from a distance on, obviously not buying it if you think it's so shit. I've done a race with the Class 802 versus the Class 465, and the Class 802 beats the race with first place in the second lap. Well, I mean, considering that the 802 is designed to be a high-speed train, I'm not surprised. Did you look at the self-promo section of the Discord? If you do, you might see the video of the 68. I'll take a little look afterwards. There's also a free starter pack where you can buy specific routes. Yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty much. There's also sales. If you don't care for a route, then don't bother buying it. You're not forced to buy it. Do you know what? I'm sure Johannes won't mind one person not buying it. You know, because if you're just going to buy it for the sake of buying it to shit on it, then I'd think he'd much prefer you not. If I made a route and then you started. I'm not rage baiting, I'm giving people a sense of reality. People like you give a game a great praise even though it truly is rubbish, and you say everything is good because you get it for free. I've been playing this game for about 7 years. I've been getting the content to showcase to people for about 2. So for a large majority of the time I've had this game, I paid for it out of my own money. And that's the reason why I make content on it in the first place, is because I like the game a lot to play it. For the first significant chunk of my YouTube channel, I wasn't getting any content. It's the fact that I've been able to make good content on it that I get the privilege to be able to showcase it, and the only reason I get it is to showcase it early before everyone else. We also help give feedback, so if you've got any negativities or anything you want to see improved, let me know in a constructive way, and I can feed that back to the developers. Because we are not here to just get free content, we are here to be like a puzzle piece between the community and the developers. If you're trying to give people who are fans of the game a sense of reality, it's like trying to tell a reform voter that immigrants aren't the issue of every single thing politically. It's like talking to a brick wall at the end of the day. People should learn that other people have other opinions, and just because I can, to some degree, understand the high prices and happy to go pay them, doesn't make your opinion less legit. Hey, if you think the prices are too expensive, then just wait for a sale. There's plenty of sales unless you're on Xbox. There's plenty of sales going about. Just wait for a sale. I do that. I still get stuff on sale. I'm still a paying customer because I have to rebuy a lot of the old DLC. I have to buy Train Sim Classic DLC. I don't get it all for free. Here we go. Here we go. Once I saw the rules got on an accent there. I mean, the game has bugs, but what game doesn't? Doesn't help the fact that you gave the Class 90 DLC, which was a legitimately broken good DLC, a good review. Like, come on, dude, how can you say it's good? The Class 90. You quite clearly have not watched any of my content, because if you would have watched any of my content after that, you would know that any video I do that's a first look, right? First look is me first jumping into it. I don't touch the safety systems because I'm trying to showcase the train as a beginner would, so you can kind of get an idea of how to use it. So I don't use safety systems, so I didn't realise the AWS was broken. If I would have realised that, I would have been like, oh shit, that's broken, and would have said something about it. In the Class 90, if you watch the video, I showcase deliveries, what it does in the timetable, and drive it between 2 stations. I barely give it a look, because, frankly, I work a full-time job, because, surprisingly, this isn't my full-time job. So I work a full-time job, and I didn't have that much time to showcase it. I then realised, once posting that video, once it got released to the community, that there was issues with it. And I have said that multiple times now. So you quite clearly don't watch any of my content, don't care for it. You're quite clearly here to rage bait and shit all over my content and think that I'm an idiot for enjoying a game that I like. So you can quite frankly piss off, because I'm not listening to it. I don't care. You have your opinions, and if you don't want to play Train Sim World, don't play it. I genuinely don't care. It winds me up when people. Do you know what? It's such a ridiculous comment, because you can't say that I'm. It's just ridiculous. It really is. It really is absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, that's my two. It just really winds me up, because it's the class 90 video always creeps up, and it's like, you quite clearly don't watch any of my content, because whenever I do a first look, right, he succeeded in rage bait. Oh yeah, but I have to make my point every single time, right? There is I won't talk about other streamers, because there's a whole other situation there, but at the end of the day, I showcase the content straight out the box, and I don't deep dive into it, right? Yes, I am very much aware that the Class 90 is flawed, because I have said in pretty much every single stream the Class 90 is awful. I've said it openly in streams. I've not made a video about it because, well, I don't really care to promote the DLC. It's broken.
We are now approaching land.
Yeah, they're gone. Thank God for that. It's just so ridiculous. It really is. Hello.
What's happening?
It don't matter. They're gone now. It don't matter. It don't matter.
No, go on.
No, it's just someone being annoying.
What did they say?
They've gone. They've been banned. That's a nice breeze that's just come in there. It's just someone being an ass. No. There's someone random. It don't matter. It's fine. It's just someone being ridiculous.
About you?
About the game also. I just wanted to make a point. Someone was making a point, like, you know, and I just wanted to set the record straight.
Well, I train sim not.
Shan't it, by the way. You're on camera.
Hello, I'm not on camera. I can't see you.
Poke bunny. Go on. There you are.
Hello, everyone. I heard him getting progressively louder, so I was like, who are we
I just told someone to piss off. Pretty much.
At the end of the day, your live stream needs you to be a live stream. Whoever that is not needed. Not necessary. Thank you for the view. Goodbye. Kiss my ass.
Yeah,
Who, James?
I don't know. Didn't know we were in a HST. Yeah, I was too busy shouting.
Have you run a red?
No, I'm all good.
Right, I'm going. Just wanted to check in. Let me know if anything.
There's a cat in. There's two cats in here.
There's one. Come on.
Keyboard warrior.
Do you want muffin?
No, I'm alright. I'm alright. No, Jenny, I'm alright.
I'm in here and then you can have it if you want it.
Okay.
I was just checking to get the cats to run. I dropped a chocolate chip on the base.
Chocolate chip.
Love you.
Love you too. Smash. It's a lovely cat. Did you see it on the screen? People need to remember that roots don't spawn out of hot air. Yeah. Oh. Going to completely disregard the fact that, you know, these are built by hand. I know people that build these routes. I know third parties that build these routes, and it's not an easy job. If you like Train Sim Classic so much, then go bloody play that game. Not my problem. We are sorry that you've had to encounter jobless bums. I mean, they're quite clearly a paying customer, and they're frustrated with what they pay for. So my answer to that is don't pay for it at the end of the day. To be fair, I'm not even that bothered. I get heated about the Class 90 because it's just such a it's such a baseless argument, because, like, you lot all know, I know you lot all know that I've said many things about the Class 90 post its release. I've not publicly broadcasted too much, and I've not made a dedicated video about it because I don't feel like it's necessary. Like, yes, the Class 90 is a bad DLC because it's in a bad state at the moment. It's had updates, but I also would like to hope that ATS are due to improve it, and I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and say, you know, you've made mistakes, but they're fixable. They're quite big mistakes, but they are fixable. So I don't want to crap all over the developers. It's not fair, because I know it's hard work goes into this. I mean, if I was making a route, I would make all sorts of errors. There's a fun glitch with spadding where if you go into photo mode, you pass the red signal, then escape it quickly, you bypass the red signal. Can't just expect a company to release a route for free. They won't be able to make any money. There was a black fluff ball. If they get annoyed at the game, then they don't have to play the game. Simple. Richie's a reliable source because whenever I'm about to buy a new DLC, I always watch his videos to see what it is because he's trustworthy. So I have the thing is, my approach to route reviews and DLC reviews is different to other people's, in the sense, Trainaholic, bang on the money. How can people say that you praise Train Sim World endlessly? You've literally talked rubbish about the GBR 802 in the past. Yeah. And if you've watched any of my my annual rankings, I do say I'm a fan of that DLC. The situation is, though, I approach a route review or a DLC review from a neutral standpoint, because there's some DLC out there that are not my cup of tea whatsoever. American Freight, not bothered. Some German stuff, not bothered. Steam routes, also not overly bothered. But there are people out there that like American Freight and German stuff and steam routes and whatever else, general freight stuff, and I'm happy to showcase it. And a lot of the stuff that I'm not overly fussed or not overly know much about, I will showcase just straight away as a stream. I won't make a video about it. And you lot know this. I approach it as, this is my first look into it. I do have a bit of background knowledge on the route, so I can show you what's in the DLC. So I show you what's in the DLC, a little bit of it, and my first thoughts on it. And I often say, if you like this route, if you like X, you'll like Y. So, i.e., if you like if I'm showcasing an American commuter route, and you like other American, let's say for example, another route comes out from Boston, like in the Boston area, and it's very similar to Boston Worcester. I will then say, oh, if you like Boston Worcester, then you'll like this Boston to wherever, or ditto, this route, Thames Valley branches. It's different, but if you like branch line commuter routes, and you like, you know, a bit of a start-stop a diesel thing, like a rural vibe, then go for it. If anyone watching this needs to hear it, if you are a negative person, you are not needed here. You are not necessary. Thank you for the view and proving that my husband is doing amazingly well. Bye. I much appreciate the love. I really do. It means a lot from you. It does. If they make a mistake like the Class 90 once, I think it's somewhat excusable, even if it shouldn't happen. But a second time, it's really concerning. Luckily, it hasn't happened yet. Applewood Twig, I'm just gonna bypass your comment about him. Look, I've not openly said much about him, because if the moment I do, I get a swarm of people making comments towards me, and I quite clearly haven't got time for it. He's got an approach to making content which works, fair, but I agree with his approach because it works for him. You know, if his titles and his content are getting the views which they are doing, fair play. But some of the things that are said and how some things are advertised and portrayed can sometimes unnecessarily have an impact on myself and fellow ambassadors, and even to an extent content creators like Rex. And I don't think it's fair, because it's a situation where realistically it's a bit like a David versus Goliath, because undoubtedly he's a good channel. He's got a good reach, a lot of popularity, and with that, he's got a strong base. So sometimes we often do feel like we're fighting a losing battle. So, unfortunately, I just can't really get along with his reviews, and I don't really care to hear what he has to say either, because it's more every single time a DLC comes out, often there's a lot of negativity, which I know where it's come from. We need to often realise that some DLCs come from a singular pair of hands. Some people don't like seeing others doing well. Geezer even mentioned himself getting routes for free. If you're not salty, you don't need to bring that up. Spot on. I think some route reviews criticising too much on the smallest things anyway. I'm going to. I think some routes criticise. Some reviews criticise too much on the smallest things anyway. Well, I mean, realistically, right? The train works and it looks pretty decent. I don't think it's that big of a deal, to be quite honest. I'm here to. If the train works, happy. Obviously, in the case of the Class 90, it doesn't work. Hi Richie, sorry that you had to experience that person you didn't have to face off. You can go kiss a wall. I much appreciate the support, peeps. I really do. It doesn't bother me. Like, we were talking earlier about hate comments and stuff. That's, to be fair, the worst of it. I've had worse comments in other places, not in this community, but you know, I've experienced worse comments. So stuff like that doesn't really faze me. I just feel like he needs to be put in his place because it's not a valid argument, really. The next stop is Reading, yeah. At the end of the day, it is whatever style of content works for the specific creator, and no two creator style will be the same. Yeah, exactly. Jamabe, I'm not going to comment on that. People are far too interested in other people's opinions. I don't like mushrooms. Richie loves them. Imagine us having an argument because he's going to give mushrooms a good review even though they're gross. Spot on. I do think it's a bit too critical. He needs to understand that these things take time, and even if there are bugs and problems with the DLC, at the end of the day, someone's heart and soul has gone into it. I think it's been a great... Yeah, I've really enjoyed the stream. And to be fair, him coming in boosted the viewer retention. Once he came in, it went up to like 40 odd views. I'm absolutely... That's a few extra... I mean, if he's had to sit through 2 adverts as well, that's a few pennies in my pocket. This is what I mean. He's coming to hate. And if he's got YouTube Premium or has had to watch a couple of adverts, and that's fine, but that's an extra couple of scoops of coffee in my next drink. So, haha. So, Locomotive Guide, you know when you said you watched two adverts? If a hater comes in. There you go. You're not a fan of mushrooms? I love mushrooms. Love them. If there are blurry textures on a train sim world route, then it takes time. Yeah, blurry textures ain't great, but that's a core thing. There's nothing to do with the individual routes. No, there'll never be a perfect game. Like the most expensive game in the world, like Grand Theft Auto 5, probably the most expensive game to be made, and it's got bugs in it. It's the texture of mushrooms. Leathery, they're nice. Make the adverts free now. Hold on. Have that. Have that. You recently made a video on Thames Valley branches. I did watch yours too. There you go. Go and check out Rex's video. Because he's not an ambassador either. So if you want a non-ambassadorial review of a route that's not biased because he didn't get it for free, go check out Rex. Because I think if you don't like biased opinions, then whatever. You got to think. Do you know what? Another funny thing as well is with the ambassador program, you do realise that whatever comments you make on the route, positive or negative, whatever you say, a lot of it gets pushed back to Dovetail anyway. So, you know, if there's a general consensus of stuff not working, like for example, someone said a few weeks ago about the horn not working on the 170. I've queried that, tried to get that sorted. You know, we are acting as a bit of a puzzle piece. Rex does some great streams, he does. Off the topic on the keyboard, Warrior, I am taking a 47 down the Riviera line. Nice.
We are now approaching Reading. Please take all your belongings with you.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from the train.
Fair enough, Tommy. Fair enough. I do think we have to give Dovetail. They agree that their game has flaws and they are actively trying to fix it. I think Dovetail are one of the most open with the community, like most open gaming developers. There's a lot of gaming developers that just won't say anything. You've been turning up for the Dovetail Q&As. Might be the best to end all the chat on other streamers. We're all here for Richie Spads. I'm not going to spad today. Which Richmond comes out with the Class 450? Do you think they'll ever add it to Great Western Express to represent the Waterloo to Reading services? Maybe. That could be a good shout, actually. I'm all good, Chris. Thank you. Don't mind biased opinions because there will always be bias, intention or unintentional. So it doesn't really matter to me. I'm not biased. But if I think something crap, I'll say it's crap. Have you seen the livery police vans on Thames Valley branches? Yeah, and there's also the ambulances as well, which is quite cool. You might be tempted to do a HST run. Nice one. Well, that was certainly eventful, wasn't it? No, seriously, I was going to make that my last run anyway because I need to go make some sandwiches for work and stuff tomorrow. But that was a little look at Great Western Express and Thames Valley branches. Of course, I love Great Western Express, and Thames Valley branches ain't too bad as well. I want to just say thank you everyone for coming in and showing your support, and of course the response in the last half an hour or so. Honestly, I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered by it. I just, to be fair, I was a bit more giving him what he wanted with the rage baiting. But I'm still here, still making content, whether I'm a shill or not. Yeah, at the end of the day, just keep playing Train Sim Classic if you don't want to play Train Sim Mod. At the end of the day, I'm not bothered. You can always tell when you don't like something anyway. You don't have to say it's rubbish. I can tell by your face. Yeah, there you go. I'll have to get Shan to like review one of my videos and be like, oh, you can tell you don't like that. Anyway, in terms of general admin from me, there will be a video on Friday. I'm not sure what it'll be just yet, but it will be something, I think. And then we'll be streaming on Saturday if we hit 9,000 subscribers, which we are very close to doing. What we are around about just over 20 away. I think that's manageable by Saturday. Then we may do a 9,000 subscriber special. And I've got an idea. I've got a funny idea for 9,000 subscribers. So yeah, thank you all for coming in. Much appreciate your time, and I hope you all have a good rest of your week. Bye everyone. I need to end the stream now. How do I do that? Right, bye everyone.